And that actually is not very easy to understand. If the people never meditated before, okay, bring the mind back. What it is about is that my brain, because many people um, believe that the mind is equivalent to the brain. Well, if you as well maybe search on the internet, you will also find some information like this one. I'm going to show you. Okay. Um, Maybe you're gonna find image like this. Okay, I have to download it, but you know, just do it now. Just search the word mind, and then you're gonna see images about brains. But when we talk about the mind in the practice, it's just the feelings, just the software. It's not equivalent to the physical brain, because otherwise, when we like the monk says, "Hey, please, you have to bring your mind to the center of the body." Many people will, okay, but how do I bring my brain to be in the middle of my abdomen? That will be not easy to understand, right? So you will see this image a lot when you search for the word mind, M-I-N-D. So people believe that the mind is equivalent to the brain. But believe it or not, there's also some evidence. People who have like very small size of their brain, like 90% of the brain tissues, they like missing, and they still can function, they still can work like normal people. And this actually surprises even medical doctors who examine this person, because the person didn't show any signs of having mental sickness, and he actually lives a normal life, just perfectly normal life. He has a normal job, but because he had some pain in his knees or his legs, then he wanted to have some check-up. And when they checked him out, they found that nothing was wrong. So they decided to put him into like a big scanner. Maybe, I'm not sure, MRT, MRT scan or CT scan. I'm not sure which one. But then they found that it seems his brain actually contains very minimum tissues, and that actually can only be explained with the association between the hardware and the software. So if you think about humans, like a computer, you're gonna have hardware and software, right? And this, no matter how fast or how slow your computer is, it still runs some software, but probably not in the same manner. If you run sophisticated software, you're going to need like a more powerful machine. Maybe we could be the same. So if you want to like have sophisticated thinking, reasonings, and be able to have better performance in academic, that's how you're going to need more or better brain. But if not, maybe just 10% like this image could be sufficient already. Okay, so when we say today that you're gonna bring your mind inside of your body, don't be surprised. Many people, okay, my brain is already inside my body, so what? Then what? It's your feelings. Your feelings that if you think about something else, Like you think about work, you think about life, and your mind is not with you. We say that the mind is outside. But if you are able to feel something inside your body, like the location, the center of your body, maybe you imagine like a crystal ball to be inside your body, and you try to maintain that feeling, no matter how you or how well you're gonna see the crystal ball. Just feel that it's there, and that's gonna help you to maintain your mind inside your body. And we're gonna talk about it later on, how maintaining the mind inside the body would be related to having more inner peace. And that's the topic for today. The topic for today is how meditative model and meditation will give you more inner peace. Maybe some of you have felt it before, right? Anyone who have felt different kinds of happiness that you have not. Maybe you cannot find it from outside. Anyone? Raise your hand. I'm looking. Okay, thank you. I see like Claire, Elena, and Tian Eisen. Not sure. Okay. That's a different kinds of happiness. And we will talk about this connection. Bringing the mind within and you feel inner peace. How? But maybe we can try this meditation together first, because maybe at the end of it, we will speak the same languages and have the same understanding. So let's begin our meditation. Okay, are you ready? You ready? Then adjust your sitting posture and relax all the muscles in your body. You may spend a moment to adjust the way you breathe so that you can breathe comfortably. Relax all the muscles from the top of your head down to your tiptoes. The muscles on your forehead, the muscles on your face, your cheek, your chin. Feel the flow of relaxation spreading to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes, until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. When you are a bit more relaxed, you may bring the mind back inside the body. But how can we know that the mind is inside? An easy way is to use our own breath by following our breath, moving inside the mind will let go from other thoughts to stay longer with the breath. But that may take a while to happen. And if you happen to think about something else, that is alright. You do not do anything wrong. It's just gonna take a while for the mind to calm down totally. It's like you're gonna boil water and the water is still cold. It doesn't mean that you do not do it correctly. As colder water takes more time to heat up, so does the mind. It will also take more time to calm down. But since our method is simple, when your mind wanders, you keep coming back to the breath. Feel the airflow moving inside the body, and that's how we will make sure that the mind is staying within and not without. The breath is the air inside the body. For the air outside, we wouldn't call it the breath. So if you breathe as slowly as you can, and able to stay with the breath most of the time, and when you're able to stay longer with your breath, and your mind spend less time with other thoughts, it feels lighter, as heavy thoughts have been dropped. Then we will bring the mind to staying at the center of the body. Would it be enough to follow the breath when we meditate? That is a good start. But ultimately, we want the mind to stay still at one location. It's like you can use a magnifying glass to concentrate light to get the highest energy at its focal point. The focal point for the mind is located at the center. So we now follow our breath all the way to the deepest turning point of the airflow. When you breathe as deep as you can, you feel the airflow arriving and touching an empty space in the middle of your abdomen. That's where we're gonna leave our mind there. But we can begin by touching the location. Allow the mind to touch the center of the body. Feel the airflow arriving and touching the middle of your abdomen as softly as you can, so the feeling can be comparable to a bird's feather floating down from the sky and finally land up on a calm water surface without disturbing the calmness of the water surface. That is how soft and gentle your mind can feel. At the center of the body, we're gonna repeat this several times to remember such feeling. When you repeat and you remember where the center is, it's like something soft, gentle, and comfortable is in the middle of your abdomen. You don't have to worry about breathing, or just breathe naturally. Continue maintaining the location of the body center as if we have found the home of the mind. And once the mind has returned home, you wouldn't want to go anywhere else. You may also repeat a mantra that is a kind of a household lullaby. You may repeat clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright, or Samma Arahang, 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 when you repeat the mantra and listening carefully to the origin of the voice from within, the mind will pay attention more to the mantra and less to any other kinds of voices. So the mantra helps reclaim the space in the mind and allow it to feel lighter, Samma Arahang, feel as if there is a water speaker in the middle of your abdomen, playing the soothing mantra sound uninterruptedly. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma อะระหัง And once your mind becomes more motionless, you may come across a moment that you do not need the mantra and you rather stay still. That is when you don't need to do anything, just to maintain the awareness of the body center. Samma Arahang 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 You may additionally visualize a meditation image. We will begin by imagining that our body is empty. Imagine you have no organ, no bone, no muscles. Nothing inside the body but the air. When the mind becomes purer, it will take less amount of effort to visualize. So let's begin by visualizing a spherical object that can be the sun, the full moon, a water drop, a crystal ball or a bubble, whatever image that you choose. Let's try to visualize in your mind like a dream. It doesn't matter how clearly you can visualize, but more on how continuously you can do it. So at the moment, when you visualize, it's like you're daydreaming. There is nothing else in your dream but a meditation image. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Continue to visualize, no matter how clearly you can do it. The most important thing is to be content in whatever image that your mind can provide. Clear or blurry, it doesn't matter. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. You continue to visualize, repeating the mantra. and maintain the awareness of the body center. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. I will leave you to be on your own in this peaceful environment, allowing your mind to calm down and absorb inner peace or pure energy from within. Before we spread the energy out to everywhere in the world, where the moment feel content, but also neutral to any kind of experiences that might occur. Samma Arahang. สัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหัง Now we are going to share our peace energy that the mind has absorbed by connecting directly to the peace engine at the center of the body. We imagine that it expands in all directions to cover yourself, your room, your house, and the whole building. May everyone be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are. Allow the energy to expand to reach the whole city, the whole country, to people from all walks of life. Doesn't matter who they are. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Then share the peace energy to everyone in your country. Doesn't matter who they are, regardless of their race, nationality, or belief. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are spreading. When and you share the peace energy to everyone in the whole world, to all living beings in the world, from all countries. May everyone in the world be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Spread your love, your kindness, your peace energy to all living beings, to all animals of all species. May all of them live in harmony. No fight, no conflict, no violence, and no war. Keep spreading loving kindness. And now our meditation is coming to an end. You may take a deep breath in and out a few times. Breathe in, breathe out, long, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. And once you feel you are ready, you may softly, slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. Sabbe Buddha Palappata Pacce Garanchayang Palang Arantananjate Shinrakam Pantami Sapaso Teatrata Sukita Virunha Buddha Sasane Aroka Sukita Hota Saha Sapehi Yatipi Sapabuddha Nupavena Sapatama Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May all your wishes be fulfilled. Sappe Purentu Sankappa. May all of your dreams become true. Janto Panaraso Yatha. Like the full moon in the night sky. Manishoti Raso Yatha. Or similar to a flawless crystal sphere. Okay. Hello, welcome back. how was your meditation? Maybe you can switch on your webcam. Oh, hello to people who join later. Mr. Julio, Christine Thompson, Vanessa, Manish, Craig Griffin, and okay, Logan. All right, so it's time to smile. Good. Smile. Hello, Kimarel. Then you can share as well about your meditation, or if you have any questions, you can ask. Okay, how was it? How was your meditation? We have actually, it's so funny that I say MRT and not MRI. Yeah, the brain scan it should be MRI and not MRT. Okay, so Vanessa say great meditation, so it's nice for her. What about Alpha Body say thanks for the peace energy and loving kindness. Okay, he said why I guided the session. He could center easily. Do you have something to share about that, please? It's a secret. Christine Thompson, very soothing meditation. Claire, deep and peaceful meditation. Oh, nice. Kim Morel, I can say today was not fossil to be in my center. What can I do? Try it again tomorrow or next time. You know, when we meditate, we can't always expect that every session is gonna be awesome. It's like you will compete in a tournament like football, football World Cup or whatever, African Cup maybe. You can't expect to win in all the sessions, but eventually if you win the trophy, then that's would be good, right? So you don't expect to win all the games, but then eventually you win more than you lose. That will be sufficient. You will get the trophy, more points than other teams or something like that. Okay. Augustine, very refreshing. Thanks for the sessions. And Craig, I find it easier each week to allow my mind to rest at the center. Previously would be in my head. Yeah, that's maybe gonna take a while, but because Craig is also a regular participant here, and because of this regularity, you manage to first improve the cleaning speed, and second, to have less things to clean. So if you can have both, then the meditation will be improved. So again, if you want to go to the center easily, either you have less garbages to throw away to clean, or you must clean faster. But meditating regularly can help both, because if you do it regularly, it's like you exercise regularly. If you exercise regularly, you have stronger muscles. And if you do it regularly, then it's not much things to clean, right? It's like you clean your room every single day, and the room is pretty clean. But of course, it may contain some dirt, If you are in a very polluted environment, like my country, so it's surprising actually to see the water after mopping the floor, because I thought we mop the floor every single day, but when I look at the water, it's still very clouded. That's because of, the polluted air. And then it has to clean every day. We have to clean every day. Okay. Vanessa, meditation clarified the content of the conference I give today on ADHD and neural damage. Who shared sati? Good. Okay. Good. Alpha. Yeah, that's the secret. Yo, good evening. It took me a long time to stay still, but if you manage to find peace in the end, then that's good, right? Just take a little longer. And Manish, he asked whether to follow the guru who passed away or to follow the guru who are alive. In Buddhism, for example, there are two types of gurus: the guru who passed away, like the Buddha, and also the gurus or the teachers who are still alive, like monks. And actually, they have good connections because the monks actually practice the teachings of the Buddha. And the teachings of the Buddha, even though he passed away, they are still, functional. And if you try to meditate and to follow the teaching, for example, then you will also see the result. It's timeless. So because of this timeless property, doesn't matter how many years that some gurus or the Buddha has passed away, because the teachings is still valid. And Christine Thompson, happy Thursday. Hopefully happy meditation as well. And Balogan, after 15 minutes, I felt a sense of peace and calm. That's the word I was looking for, because it's going to be related to what we're going to talk about today. We will talk about how meditation will bring us more inner peace. And let me explain, because today we will actually, let me bring that presentation. Okay, here. All right, so this diagram again, it's the battery model. We talk about it several times. It's like you look at yourself in a mirror, but not a real mirror. It's just like self-reflection. And then you determine the directions of life you're going to walk in order to improve yourself and become a better versions of yourself. So that's the essence of this diagram. Do self-reflection, discover what you need, accept that you have to change, and do it better with self-development. Eventually you feel more self-esteem. And then you do another round, you become better versions of yourself. The self-development also contains several tools, like to tackle different aspects of life. These are just 4 aspects. The physical aspect, then we use the Dr. P, DRP. And to tackle the relationship aspect, we use core, the cornerstone for relationship. And to tackle the work and finance, then we use gas for success and for living a, life with secure finance. Then gas, goal achieving steps. And to tackle the mental problems, the mental challenges, then we use the GG5 and the 5 exercise discipline, as we have on these three. We're not going to go details into this, maybe another time, but today, one thing that is the core of this pyramid model is meditation, because meditation is going to lead to more willpower for the change. It's also developed self-growth, growth mindset, so that you kind of you stay positive for the change. Like, okay, but why do you need to change for? If you clean your lens, you clean the glasses, you see the world according to the nature, its true nature, and usually it's kind of better world because you do not look through dirty lenses, and that positivity will allow you to continue driving the change. So what I'm going to talk about today is about the word inner peace. We don't have the word inner peace in these two images. So how can we find the inner peace? Or what make it like hard for many people to find inner peace? That's come from impurities in the mind. We call the three viruses. We have the three viruses. We call the craving, the anger, and delusion. These three viruses, they push the mind, our minds, to be attached to, different things. For example, when you really want something so badly, you crave for it, maybe you don't even care how you're going to get that thing. Your mind is not with you, but your mind is with that thing or with the person. Some could go as far as to steal it, and that's not good, right? They want money, they rob a bank, or they try to pickpocket from someone else's wallet. Not good, right? Because your mind, if you can't train it to be with you, you will be indulged into different kinds of attachments. Could be person, could be belongings, could be resources, could be even praise or fame. Any one of you who are YouTubers? Being a YouTuber, maybe some also will crave that when they make videos, people will come and watch them. How many watches will I get for this video? So that kind of craving will deteriorate the amount of inner peace that you have from within. The more attachment, the more craving you have, the less peace you have with you, right? If you want something so badly, can you still stay peaceful with yourself? Peace means contentment. So feeling content with who you are, or maybe with what you have, may give you more sense of peace. That's inner peace. Second, the anger. The anger is the phenomenon when you wanted to punch someone on the face. Either someone did something wrong to you, say something wrong to you, or just you don't like that person. And you're going to think about how the person should deserve. Maybe they deserve punishment, they deserve to be sentenced to jail or to be hurt or to die or something like that. That is not a peaceful mind, right? Because when you have peace, you have compassion. You don't want anyone to get hurt. You don't want to hurt anyone as well. But sometimes we will whisper in our minds. And these we call inner voices. There are many different kinds of inner voices. For example, just general inner voice. Like this picture, the guy, when he worked, he wanted to have vacation. But when he's on vacation, he thinks about work. So that's kind of inner voice that try to whisper to you, you know, it's sunny day. You should not be working. You should do something else. When you are on your way for a walk on a sunny day, sometimes the voice comes back. Come on, you have some work to do. Why do you spend time walking on this, occasion? That happens, right? Or it's going to get louder when you need to take decisions. Should I go to the left? Should I go to the right? Should I continue my study? Should I work? Should I relocate to a new country, or should I stay in the same country? It's like these inner voices are your voices, but you will also experience phenomenons that some days you have lower or softer inner voices, some days much louder. So what's the condition then? It's the clarity of the mind. When the mind is clouded, you're gonna have louder inner voices. And sometimes they are also negative inner voices. The worst is when you find yourself in some troubles, you can't get yourself out of the troubles, you blame yourself, you have toxic thoughts. So those negative inner voices, they're not yours. And there are ways to mute them. Many people don't know how to mute negative inner voices. And how do we do it? Well, an easy way is to bring the minds to something else, to some other thoughts. For example, instead of being in the thought loop, and you are not able to break from the loop, you break it by taking your mind to the breath, for example, or bring your mind to the center of your body and maybe visualize an object or repeat a mantra. That helps a lot, right? And when you stay longer with the tools, with the meditation techniques, eventually you find maybe a moment like many people describe today, that they felt peace. Took them a while, maybe took them 50 minutes, took them 40 minutes, took them 30 minutes, depending on how regular they practice. If they do regular meditation, they have stronger mind in opposed to stronger body. That stronger mind will help them to achieve the winning against these three guys. To win against them, not an easy win. Unless it's like, a sport game. Like you are a sport organization. You're a football team. If you want to beat stronger teams, then you need to practice, right? And some days you lose, some days you win, but eventually when you're a professional, you keep winning. That's the same. If you keep meditating, somehow you have stronger mind to fight with the inner voices. Mindfulness will help you to first tell yourself, oh, this is not my voices. These are not my voices. These actually, it's like that you think bad about yourself, and you don't want to do that. That will be the first step. The second step is to be able to soften their voices, and eventually you come to a point that you can eradicate the voice in your meditation. And if you can do that several times, several sessions, you're going to find that generally in your life, their inner voices, they become much softer. And that is when you have more inner peace. When you don't crave for anything, when you don't get angry with anyone, when you do not have ego or bias, that's when you're going to have more inner peace, right? So by following this better me iteration, first, meditation will help your mind to become stronger, but of course with habitual development. For example, giving. We talk about sharing, and the sharing is called core, C-O-R-E, cornerstone for relationship, core, C-O-R-E. And this core, they are the opposite of taking, right? So when your mind is clear, you want to share. You don't want to take. And when your mind is clouded, you want to take more than you want to share. But if you do something the opposite of the green guy here, instead of wanting to take everything yours, you practice sharing every single day. The actions will eliminate the power of the craving and makes you, be a giver and not a taker. And when you are a giver and not a taker, then you have generally less amount of cravings or greed in the mind. Secondly, the change could come from inside out and outside in. If it comes from inside out, it means that your mind is now strong. Then you started to change permanently. But what if the mind is still weak? Then we have to begin the change from outside in. And outside in means it begins with behavioral change. Forcefully change your behavior. Yeah, I'm sorry to use the word forcefully, but sometimes it will be a shortcut. Like, okay, maybe someone's still addicted to using intoxicants. You can meditate and make your mind strong, so one day you can quit intoxicating yourself. But a better way, a shorter way, is to stop using intoxicant. Stop intoxicate yourself. And you can do that. It actually also make the mind stronger, and that will eventually make the mind stronger. And even though you kind of force yourself to quit intoxicating yourself, but eventually you're willing to do that. So the change begins from outside in, and eventually it manifested from a clear mind to become like the mindset. So we change from outside in so that we have a new mindset. When you have a new mindset, you will eventually you don't need to force yourself anymore. Okay, so this sharing, giving will help lower the greed. These 5 acts of self-discipline will help lower the anger. And eventually, by following this iteration again and again and again, self-reflection with no ego and no bias will help eliminate delusion. So greed, anger, delusion could be weakened if we know that we can change, we can begin with some behavioral changes that will lead to stronger mind, better meditation, and better meditation will lead to new mindset. And that new mindset will lead to permanent change. All right, so that generally will give us more inner peace. Because when your mind is within, somehow you have ability to fight with the viruses. And that will give you more power, more mental strength, and more inner peace as well. Okay? So especially if you can keep it at the center of your body, that's the focal point. The peace energy will be the strongest. All right, so thank you for staying until now. So let's take a look at it again. And okay, thank you, Balogan, for sharing your beautiful experiences. So after the 50 minutes, she felt so relaxed and felt peace with the world around me. You know, sometimes it's just easy just to read the meditation experience like this. You don't need a lot of theory. When you meditate, you feel inner peace, and that's it. You probably do not need this talk, actually. You just meditate, and then you're good. Elsa Marine, every day I feel better. Good, right? You feel better. You don't need this explanation. You just meditate and you feel better. Mr. Julio, at the beginning, some reason something scary appears, but after a while, I went deeper. So if something scary appears, it's okay. It's just the manifestations of the impurities in your mind. And when your mind becomes clearer and purer, that manifestation will disappear. Okay? Kolavole is calming, refresh, and good tea, very relaxing sessions, and Godfrey. Thanks for the sessions. And it was mid for Tian Aisen at the beginning, but eventually the mind felt happier and with loving kindness as well. Adesina, I was able to let go of all worries. That's nice, which means more inner peace, right? Again, Bode, the meditation make me feel more relaxed. And Elena, I had very relaxing time. I was very tired and felt almost sick before the meditation. And the meditation moved me back of Thailand retreat. Treated from long COVID, got here. From stress, today, bright light and the mantra, I feel my battery has been charging. Very good. So congratulations for that. Gursun Tan, thanks for relaxation. Okay. In addition, Elena felt like some dark cover behind me, but I fill them with light and my transparent body started to be bright again. Good. As a whole, I always have soothness and relaxation today, except relax. Okay, good. All right, so thank you very much for being together and see you again. Yeah, Jesse.
Thank you, Mang John, for guiding us today. And thank you very much for giving us a very beautiful presentations for the whole month. So let us end our sessions by pay respect to Mang John. So let's bow. Second bow and third bow.
May you be happy, healthy, and wise. May you have all the wisdom to overcome obstacles in your life. All your wishes be fulfilled. All your dreams become true. And every time you meditate, may you attain the inner peace within, easily and effortlessly, without delay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. And please bring more friends to join us on next week. So bye-bye, everyone.
By Jesse, by Jurewan, by Hazel Ho, by Elsa Marine, by Wise Condi Dolly Sear Peace Club, and Gosun Tan, and Julio, and Claire, Vanessa, Elena, Greg Griffin, and